we are continuing with Unit 1, Lesson 3. Now we're looking at comparing numbers. We're going to be drawing a place value model for each problem, writing the symbol greater than, less than, or equal to make each statement true. So look at number 19. I've got 26 and the number 29. I know that the 2's are the same, but the one I'm looking at are my 6 and my 9. And I know that my symbol wants to eat the bigger number. So therefore 26 is less than 29. My little monster wants to eat my bigger number. Look at 20. We have 44 and 34. In this case, my difference is right away in that first number. I have a 4 versus a 3. I know that 4 is bigger than 3. So therefore my monster eats the bigger number, and this reads 44 is greater than 34. Look at 21. Now I have 26 and 62. This time I notice that my first number again is different. I want to eat the bigger number, and 6 is bigger than 2, so my monster goes that direction. 26 is less than 62. Alright, our directions still say compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. So let's look at 23. We have 85 and 58. I already noticed that my first numbers are not the same. And again, I'm going to want to eat the bigger number. 8 is bigger than 5, so my symbol goes that direction. Now I'm getting into some bigger numbers. For number 25, I have 253 and 235. Well, my 2's are the same, but in the tens place, I have a 5 and a 3. 5 is bigger than 3, so therefore 253 is bigger than 235, or 253 is greater than 235. 27. Look at my first numbers. I have an 8, and on this one I have a 5. Well, I know that 8 is bigger than 5, so my monster eats a bigger number. 825 is greater than 528. Now I'm getting into some of those bigger numbers. You can choose to keep going back and forth like I was doing with the smaller numbers, or you can choose to take this number, 3,294, and write the other number right underneath of it, so that now I can compare them this direction. I have a 3 and a 3, a 2 and a 9. Well, I know that my 9 is bigger than 2, and it's in this number, so I'm going to eat that number. This is what tells me that I'm not the same. So I'm going to eat the bigger number. Go ahead and look at number 31. 6,706 and 6,760. Very slight difference. I'm going to again write my numbers and line them up right underneath the other ones. So I have a 6, I'm good. 7, 7, oh, I'm getting closer. 0 and a 6. Oh, there's my first difference. I know 6 is bigger than 0, so I'm going to eat that number. The reason I know it's this number is because that's the number I wrote underneath of it. So if my bottom number is bigger, then I know that it's this number over here. Just a little trick I use. If you want to use it the other way, again, I go through and I go, oh, 1 and 1 look the same. This time I have a 9 and a 7. Well, I know that 9 is bigger than 7, so I'm going to eat the bigger number. Again, I can also transfer this number over and write my 1, 7, 9, 9, and again go back and forth. 1 and 1 are the same, 9 and 7. 9 was bigger, so I'm going to make it. You can do either strategy, depends on how you look at it. Last one, 35. 5,296. 5,269. If I write the numbers underneath, this is definitely my sure way of making sure I have all the numbers lined up. 5s match, 2s match. However, I have a 9 and a 6. 9 is bigger than 6, so I'm going to eat the number on the left. Now it's your turn to go ahead and complete page 10 and do the even problems on your own. Use the strategy that works best for you. This concludes the lesson, Unit 1, Lesson 3.